put my camera in the bathtub?
Yes.
Said that she anointed. You'll see these bags for sale. These are for coca leaf. That's what they make. And so they carry their coca leaf in these bags, and this has all different certifications. But these are cool little bags to buy as gifts and things too. And this is all
Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it might have some mixed in with sheep and that.
I want to get a bird's blanket and one of those baby carrying blankets. Thank you. Yeah, it's not easy. Those last few ones are tricky.
Yeah, we'll do a divination. What about that?
We should have everybody do a little prayer into a coca leaf. We'll practice for tomorrow, a little kintu.
Okay.
Blow your prayer into the coca. Come and get a coca leaf. And basically,
a good one like that.
so the theme here, right? Remember we talked this morning about the return of the feminine, and how that means within you as well as around us and in the whole world. You know, we can kind of like focus on that.
Okay.
Transformation and
Michelle, will you get me one?
the fact that the feminine is not rigid, the feminine isn't linear, right? The feminine doesn't stop growing and changing, like the earth doesn't stop evolving,
I got one.
right? So
So we just choose.
You got your.
Yeah.
blow into a prayer, then you start.
Who else needs
Blow
one?
in your prayer.
Everyone have one? Well, yeah.
I need one.
Blow into that leaf. John, you blow into the leaf?
Yeah, the prayer for. Well, like what I was saying is that the feminine is not rigid. It's not linear. It isn't. It doesn't reach a certain point and finish. It's constantly changing, growing in wild and new directions. Like the jungle, unlimited by what somebody's idea of it should be, either within ourselves or the world upon us. So it's like connecting into that, concept of change. When they were starting to do the genetic engineering here in this place, there wasn't anybody saying, "Oh no, don't do that. We like our 3 varieties of corn and 2." They were like, "No, that's a good idea. We could use thousands of varieties because they can grow in different climates and different places." It was a way to honor the feminine in nature in the way that it's completely nonlinear and constantly moving and flowing, right? It's the energy of flow. So I think if we can tap into that we'll be rattling, we'll tap into that, then we'll throw the divination stones to see where we are in it. How about that? Yeah. And then we'll change it to make it better even. So it's a way of accelerating the process of stepping more into the feminine. How's that sound? Good? Okay.
So this is a prayer or a wish?
It's a prayer, but prayer, it's all the same, intent, prayer. The best kind of prayer is to get into the feeling place of the thing, So it's less of a mental directing of, I want this, I wish that, I want that, but more of what would it feel like if we were there already?
It's already saying thank you before you receive.
Gratitude. Right.
Saying thanks knowing that all the gifts, whatever you want, are coming your way.
Yeah. But again, the feeling place is what's the power. The feminine is feeling. The masculine is the mind. It directs the thought or the prayer, but it doesn't go anywhere unless you have emotion behind it, unless you feel it with some emotion. That's the powerful thing.
And then tomorrow we'll do the despacho proper.
Yeah, we're going to do
this is sort of a warm-up.
Yeah, it's our
You'll
own.
have a chance to blow your prayers in and put it into the prayer bundle, and then we'll send it off.
This is beautiful because this is the feminine, doing it our way, doing it a different way, doing it a new way. That's the feminine. That's what we're doing it. It's an all open space. Let's open it together. We're going to face the south. Which way is
I have a compass.
No.
That one?
Ready? To the winds of the south, Sachamama, Hatunamama, great circle, out of the waters, the rivers, the galaxies, the roads that bring us together. Hold us in this healing space, wrap your coils of light around us. Help us to shed the old wounds of the past so that we can walk in beauty and wholeness, gently on ourselves and our bodies, gently on the earth. Be with us. Oh, west. To the west now. To the winds of the west, Otorongo. Jaguar, great to protect us in this ceremony. Help us to leap beyond fear, beyond doubts, limiting myths and beliefs, so that we can become warriors, but warriors who have no need to be engaged in battle, internally or externally. They're warriors who know what we desire, willing to ask for it and receive it in whatever form, so we can leap into who we are, becoming peaceful, powerful, luminous beings. Be with us. Take our seats with you, we've never left this world without creating childlike. And hummingbird, come help us live with the next word. Epic joy. Help us to be that. Be with us. The winds of the east, hot and future, Apuchin. Help us to soar high, have the broadest perspective, the clearest vision of our destiny. Bring it to earth, grow corn, make it real. Help us to listen to our bodies, use our feelings as guidance and discernment, and a way of asking to honor the feminine once again in that way fully, with our hearts above our heads, and fly wing to wing with great spirit, with self-effort and grace. Be with us. Pachamama, beautiful mother, thank you, Mother, for holding us. Thank you for taking all those energies that do not belong, mulching them as you do our waste so we don't have to carry them anymore. We come here for the healing of all your children, the stone people, the plant people, the two-legged, the four-legged, the creepy crawlers, the thing, the bird, the winged ones. All our relations that not only feed us and bring us beauty and joy, but help us to embody their characteristics and instincts. Thank you. Taita, Father, Son, Mama Kia, Grandmother Moon, Hatun Chaska, star brothers and sisters, thank you for rising every day, showering us with your energy, your cycles, that make life possible for us, doing this unconditionally. Great Spirit, big teacher, coach, God, creator of all that is your mother, 1,000 names with your name, the one that dwells within us, and all that is not bringing us together to sing the song of life one more day, to dance this night, to go those who take it beyond what's been before, no possibility. Oh. Okay. What would be good? Whatever, forehead, something like that. This is that. With the frankincense, the myrrh, the cedar, the sage, the rose, the rose. So, let's take that moment now to feel into the future, the world. You in experiencing that world. It's harmonious with nature, there's clean air, clean water.
happy, healthy children of the bed, right? Power, or the feminine in power, you know, balanced with the masculine, 80-20 balance, 80 feminine, 20 masculine. That's how it works. Just, just imagine what that feel like, blow that in, you just still need another leaf.
Another leaf. Michelle, will you get me another one?
Internalize these, and then we'll blow into the divination stones and throw them and see what happens. It's a whole process. You do you have to the confidence?
I can have it in my pocket.
You do?
Maybe.
That's okay. Maybe I took it. Okay. Sembate a Machu Picchu, Picchu Picchu, Sucupiri, Waiki.
Do we chew on the leaf?
Don't swallow it. You can. It's not going to hurt you. It's food, right, Jose?
Okay, so let's do this. We need another cloth. Do we have another cloth? A black cloth or something?
You want to use my cup?
To throw?
Yeah. Just spread that. Just to throw on that.
You want it in the middle?
Just like that. That's good.
Patrzyma, apasmy. Opisał tam. No. So I want you to blow that feeling you blew into your kintu into these stones as well. right now is that the overall vision, that big vision that we talked about in the message that started again, clear about, okay, we're on track. The beings are, in spite of us maybe not doing ceremony and ritual all the time, they're oh, there was nobody behind. I just didn't want anybody behind me. Sorry. They're we're doing it, and they haven't forgot about us. They're helping us, even if we forget to ask. So this represents that grand vision, the overall vision for humanity. It's right in the center. It's very present. This represents the articulation of it, and this represents woundedness. So there's a little bit of woundedness still covering our ability to really talk about it, to really express it. You know, there's the warrior masculine that still gets too uncomfortable with you. So we're healing that. We're in the process of healing that. That's the healing we have to do. You know, that's what this stone is, that which needs to be healed. This is the expression. See, it looks like a tongue. These are obstacles. So these represent that there are some obstacles we have to overcome. There are things that will get in the way, that maybe we take 2 steps back, 3 steps forward. You know, maybe look, war breaks out or something. It looks like we're losing it, you know, starving. So, but we can overcome those. This is the feminine, so it's right in there. You know, this represents the feminine. This represents the soul, helpful people, and our ability to see clearly with these eyes that vision. So I think this has to do with seeing into your own soul, and that it is helped and protected, that you don't forget, you don't lose sight, you know, or hopefulness that, you know, you're not alone. You're not alone, right? That's what this tells. But you got to see that. You got to keep your eyes open to that you're not alone. This represents not so helpful people. And there's always that. There's always some contrast. There's always resistance. But the good news is that it's sort of out of the picture. It's in the past. We've overcome that. This represents shadow. And that's what I was talking about this morning. That thing where we think they're bad, but it's only because we're judged that in ourselves, and we need to embrace it. So the paradox of embracing what seems to be bad, so that it doesn't actually get in the way. Right? It sort of disappears. What you embrace disappears. What you push against or resist gets bigger. So there's a little bit of that, but it's mostly taken care of. This is what we've already healed, and this is the heart. So the heart is supported by the wounds that have become your strengths. The stuff that we've worked on and that we've been healing in the jungle, for example, now support your heart. They now allow your heart to be open and to feel and to be compassionate and to connect, right? So that's where we're at. It's pretty good, right?
John, what is the one toward closest to you again?
Oh, okay, I didn't cover that one. This is this represents the 3 worlds, like the Trinity, right? It's like a triangle. The idea of, you know, all the concepts of Trinity: superconscious, conscious, subconscious, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yeah, all the 3 worlds: upper world, middle world, lower world. So, what this seems to indicate is that this is sort of the unconscious. This is sort of the past. This is conscious, sort of future, if you will. So, this indicates that we're not really engaging fully with that concept. We may be focused just on this world and forgetting about the underworld and the upper world, or we may be focusing too much on the upper world and neglecting, you know, this world. So we could bring that in. So now what I'd like us to do is rearrange this a little bit till it looks and feels artistically beautiful. Not so much worrying about the meanings, because that's more masculine, but how would we rearrange this to make a pretty picture? Any suggestions? Like move this over here, move that here, you know?
Why don't you just have everybody come and choose one want
Yeah.
stone.
Come and
move
choose
it.
a stone and
And
let's
just,
place
and
it
just
together.
place it wherever you want.
Yeah. Make it pretty. Something you'd want to hang on your wall.
I know which one.
Is that yours?
No. I don't know if anybody's picked mine already.
Is that one?
Good. So look at this. This looks like, what does this look like? It looks like a,
Yeah, there's strength in that.
you know, fertility, right?
Good save, John.
Do you like the way that looks?
No.
No. Not so much?
Yeah, it looks too symmetrical as far
More
as
horseshoeish.
Can I move mine?
Look at there. This is the heart. Now the heart and the head become one.
Okay.
I like it now.
You like it more now? Okay.
This one's bugging me.
Oh, pisses me off.
Here, you can leave it.
How about
that
this?
way.
You should pick it up and throw it.
How about we do that? How's that? Is that okay?
Yeah,
That's better.
Yes, yes.
I like that better too.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what was bugging me then.
What was bugging you about
Yeah,
that?
what's that sound?
Well, that's the willing to look at it and see it for what it really is.
Okay.
What does that one represent? What does that one represent?
Sight.
Sight?
Being able to
Oh.
actually see. So it's the owl. It's being able to see through the bullshit. See, you know what I mean? And really see. You know, because things aren't always what they seem. You know. Okay, so now what I want everybody to do is bring your hands close to it and let the energy of it come into your hands and into your heart, and into your belly, and into your head. 3 worlds.
Oh, sorry. So sorry.
It was a warm fire.
You can lean on me, baby, if you need to.
Lock it in. All right. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.